Hi, everyone.
Hello,
Thank you
hello.
for being here for Messages for Lightworkers. We're so excited to be here on the 51st episode. And this is Val with Dragonfly Crystals here with my beautiful co host, Marina, Heart Centered Tarot. And
Hello.
we have a wonderful show for you today. And it's all about the changing of the seasons.
Yes.
And, it's getting darker very early now. And that kind of tells your body to slow down. And what do you think, Marina? It's kind of a signal for that, right? To
It
give
is.
us.
It is. You know what? Everything, and I think it's like the cycle of life, the cycle of everything, right?
Yeah.
Where, excuse me, we're in the summertime and even in the fall, especially in the summertime, we're really busy, right? It's nice outside, the weather's good, we're socializing, we're out doing things. In the fall, we kind of we're still doing that, but we kind of slow down. And
Mhm.
then when it gets to be wintertime, that's when we can sit back and go, okay, now I'm going to sit here, excuse me, with my cup of coffee. I've got my blankie. I'm
Blank.
all nice and comfortable. Yeah. And so, you know, I'm going to contemplate what was the year like? What happened? How did things go?
Yeah.
How about this? How about that? What am I going to do in the springtime? Right?
It's
So it's a time for us to contemplate, to review the whole 9 yards, right?
a whole 9 yards, that's for
Whole nine
sure.
yards.
Yeah. And I'll go through the chat in a minute and say hi to everyone.
Yeah.
Just letting people come in first. And when I looked at this ending of the season and beginning of winter in January and
Yeah.
what that actually means, um, I got that it says dormancy doesn't mean doing nothing.
Yeah.
These are my guides coming through saying the angels and guides of Messages for Lightworkers. I asked for something from, and they said, yeah, dormancy doesn't mean doing nothing, but it does mean going deep within to reconsider your direction, your ability to shift gears in the coming springtime. What will what you will bring forward? Deep, deep dreaming. Do some deep dreaming and dream big.
Yeah.
Although time is an illusion, but they say, however, the seasons are an astrological event of
Yeah.
planetary alignments. So it's a real thing that's happening to us as we want to feel like hibernating. And Marina, you brought up how the farmers know because they do
Yeah.
that with their crops. They let their crops, one field goes fallow while the others
Yeah.
are being planted.
Exactly. Yeah.
So
Gives the earth a chance to rejuvenate itself, to
rejuvenate
to
itself.
re-energize itself, to be ready for the planting that is coming
Exactly.
in
And
the
that's,
springtime.
and listen to Marina. She says the planting that is coming, and that is about your deep dreams and ideas.
Yeah.
So um, it's the stirring and longing of things cozy and warm, like getting in front of a fireplace with the blankie.
Yeah.
Fireplaces that stir the imagination, movies
Mhm.
that bring humor and entertainment, great books, and that you can read while curled up and cozy on your couch, right?
Exactly.
Relaxing. This is a season of introspection, giving yourself time to unwind and reflect, staying centered and grounded as you reflect on what you'd like spring to bring you. So, do you want more of the same or do you want something different? Remember, not making a choice is a choice.
Yeah.
So the best thing you can do in the next, from January, what is it, January 21st, whenever winter starts, in
Mm.
those 3 months, in that time period, you have all those 3 months to go inside and look deep at what you want to bring
Yeah.
forward. As you try and rest and rejuvenate, no pressure on you. It's just dreaming, dreaming the thoughts that inspires your heart. It's not stressing out on, am I doing something wrong, right? Or where am I going? Or don't beat yourself up. It's just relax, chill out.
Yeah.
Just decide, oh, I like this. I'm going to do more of this, or, whatever it is that you want to incorporate. And so
this is a great time to catch up on some of the things that you've put aside. Like, I know for me, I've got a series of books that I want to finish reading. Right. In the summertime, that's a little hard.
It's like hectic energy. You're running.
Totally. Yeah.
You don't feel like you have that calm space to just chillax.
And I'll tell you something. This year, I discovered the onesie for adults.
Oh, I had one of those. Very nice. It just doesn't get cold enough here, but those are cozy, warm, yums, because they keep your feet all enclosed. You're warm and snug as a bug. It's like having a blanket.
I know. So yeah, and the one that I got, it's it's green and dark green and black check. It's kind of like Christmassy theme.
Yeah.
It's got a hood with antlers on it. Oh,
baby.
But you're right. It's so warm. It's so good. So when I discovered that, and a couple days into it, I said to my son, I may never leave the house, not unless I can go out like this.
Folks in the community, if you've never tried a onesie for adults, you're missing the experience of a lifetime.
Absolutely.
The warm and cozy cuddliness. I can't even. It's just.
Yeah, there is not a part of you that is exposed to anything cool or cold. It's just it's like a great big hug.
So really
one day, I woke up in the morning and I put my onesie on, and then I sat up in my bed and I thought, okay, I'm comfy. I'm going to go grab a coffee. B, I'm going to read today.
Oh,
and it was so nice to just not have to do anything, but just, I'm reading today.
Oh, that's what we're talking about for this energy coming in now for these 3 months, 3 or 4 months coming in, because sometimes it starts early and it goes longer. It just depends on how it feels to you.
Yeah.
So yes, absolutely. The cuddling up with a book, the just chilling out. That's perfect. And I just wanted to stop and say hi to people in the chat. So hi,
absolutely.
Yeah, and Janet, Bora, and Shari. Hi, Shari, Trancing with Spirit. She's going to be on my show on Sunday, along with Juno from Junosphere, and Shari, Starfish Jenny will be on as well. So yeah, that'll be great. And Lori, hi, Teresa, good to see you here. Margot, hi, and Martha Bean, and Book Bewitched, hi. Hello. And Colleen. So,
hello, Aley.
And here's Warrior Girl, hi. And Hypnicity, hello. Jessica Lynn, hi. Oh, I love this name, Joyful Journey. That's so pretty. And let's see if I got everyone. Here's Elaine. Hi, Elaine. Hello. And going down, I think that's it. Okay. So, go ahead if you want to put your questions in the chat. Just try and make them as specific as you can so that we can get the best answers for you. So it's better if you don't ask questions that can be answered with a yes or a no. Try to answer it. What would this look like if X, Y, Z, or say something like that, so that you can get more specific information, but give the exact subject that you want a reading on. If you're asking for spirit guide information, dear, I would like to know on my spiritual path, is my mediumship ability developing a bigger channel now? And how may I open that more? How may I open that channel?
Yeah.
So,
because sometimes, you guys, what can happen, and I understand why you would want to post a very general, what do my spirit guides want me to know? Because that encompasses everything. But when you think about it, there's really one thing that you're interested in. And when you say, what do they want me to know? You're kind of encompassing it all, hoping that what you want to know is the message that's going to come across. Sometimes that makes it hard for us. And sometimes the answers that we get have nothing to do with the question that you really, really wanted to ask.
absolutely.
Right?
Yeah.
So
that's why the beauty of getting specific, even though it's hard. Look at me. I was framing a question just now, and I started out with a not an open-ended question. I had to finally get to it and reverse it into, how can I open up my channeling ability or my mediumship or whatever. I just wanted to say, warrior girl, I have a onesie I had bought to buy for a ladies' holiday party when I worked in Missouri in 2016. It was fun. Yeah, that's fun. They're great.
They are.
You could live in them.
I'm going to wear mine on one of the shows so you can see the hood with the antlers. First time that I showed that in front of the dog, she kind of went, huh?
That's cute. And also, oh, whoops! I keep chasing it. People keep, I keep clicking on it. People are in here chatting so much. Lisa Ann says, "I bought a onesie. How fun!" Yeah, it really is fun.
Absolutely.
So, okay. So I'm starring, and I'm almost done, and I'll just go. Okay. So hypnicity is the first one. Any questions? Any messages from spirit or my ancestors regarding the rest of the year?
Okay.
No.
And I'm going to think inner compass is calling to me. So let's go with the inner compass and see what it has to say.
Okay.
Spirit or my ancestors regarding the rest of the year. No, it's funny, but what I heard was it's a good time to reflect. So it kind of goes along with what we were saying.
Maybe
it's kind of with the show is
the theme of the show.
It's a good time to reflect. You've got holidays coming up. There's going to be opportunities to get together, hopefully with family, with friends. Those are all things to kind of look forward to. Be kind when you run into those holiday people that kind of test you. Just think to yourself, oh, God bless you. Just, I love you.
Well, I've had to do that too recently.
Yeah.
And I have to say, hypnicity, I got for you encouragement. So they are sending you lots of encouragement, loving what you're doing and where you're at. And I feel like this really points to everything that you've been doing, and that you've been cleaning house, getting all the stuff that's coming up, letting it go beautifully. And you're educating yourself on new practices and things that you can bring forward in your spiritual goals. And I think that is what they're applauding. They're excited about it. And look at this beautiful light coming out of that book. And it just shows that is the direction they're excited about. They love that. So
Absolutely. And the first card that I pulled, it says bubble.
ooh,
And when you look at that, not only is it a winter scene, but yeah, looking at it, it kind of magnifies, it draws your attention, and highlights the things that are kind of in the bubble, right?
mhm.
It makes them bigger. When you look at it, it makes them bigger. So again, this is the confirmation. When I saw this, I went, oh, spirit, man, oh man. Sometimes they have a really good sense of humor. Yeah, this is a time for you to kind of put yourself in a bubble.
Yeah.
Be take care of yourself, do things that make you happy. Look at the things that you've done over the year and how far you've come. Look at the growth that you have achieved. And so, going forward, how are you going to enhance that growth? How are you going to bring that growth into the picture and whatnot? And then the next card that I got was Leo. And I thought, oh my gosh, yeah, absolutely. Strength. You got the strength to do this. You can do this, right? And Leo, I noticed as well, it's card number 29. 2 and 9 is 11. That's a mastery number. So, you're taking care of your own mastery, your own things, what you can do. So, yeah, just know that you got this. Know that you're going to be able to focus in on the things that are important to you. Yeah, I love that. Yeah,
Had to unmute myself. My landscaper's here making the noise. So ethnicity, thank you so much for that. And Viviani is next with, I would like to know, who is my gatekeeper, please? Gatekeeper.
Okay.
I don't know that. I mean, do we
Lord?
really have gatekeepers? I don't know. I guess it doesn't matter if you want to know a gatekeeper's name.
Yeah. I'm getting like Lori, low sound. So whoever that might be and I'm thinking particularly an aunt for some reason. So if you've got an Aunt Lori, an Aunt Louise, an Aunt Lola, yeah, she
heard about it. She said she heard about it.
Okay.
So
if I'm understanding what you're asking for is you're seeing the gatekeeper as kind of the person who looks after you and makes sure that, none of the negative stuff gets anywhere near you. So you could just confirm for me if that's the case, or if that's, how you're seeing the gatekeeper. But that's the first thing I got was low, and particularly Lori. So, okay.
I'm waiting for her to tell us. But in the meantime, let me throw some cards on it.
Absolutely.
It's not a concept, but I don't need to know the concept because
yeah.
They're telling me from these cards that this is some kind of connection to the great central sun. This person is something to do with your inner willpower and inner fire. They're connected to your will on this planet, working with you to keep you in this beautiful light, this divine source light that's coming in. The one that keeps away bad energy, Viviani says. Okay. So this solar light, this grand, huge light from the great central sun is where this gatekeeper is affiliated. So that is, nothing can penetrate that energy. that is divine energy. This, you can't get better than the great central
Mhm.
sun, the solar
No.
sun. That is, it's completely awesome. Okay, so
And I just want to say I did,
mhm,
excuse me, after I got the message, I thought, okay, I will pull a card.
yeah,
And the last card out was number 29. 2 and 9 is 11. This
yeah.
card came out, it's 22. Okay,
Wow.
if the next one comes out at 33. And this is thorn.
Mm,
And yeah, exactly. This person is very much acts as your protector and doesn't allow anything um, that that could impact you in any kind of a harmful way. Um, but you know what? You can do that for yourself as well. But if you want to know a gatekeeper, that's what they do. And
okay.
yours is doing fine. Yeah,
Excellent.
great son.
Excellent. Thank you for that, Viviani. And
Absolutely.
yeah, she says, great. Thanks, Marina. So
You're welcome.
let's see. Here we go. On Lori is next. A message about spiritual gifts I should work on. Okay. Let me see, Lori.
Okay.
I keep seeing channeling for you. So that would include mediumship too, because you
Yeah,
can
absolutely.
communicate. You definitely have that ability to channel messages.
Yeah, and you're right because yeah, well, of course you're right. But yeah, the first thing that I think of or that I thought of was um hear the message. Hear the message. Believe in the message that you are receiving, no matter how silly it may seem to you. And remember, you're the conduit for the message. Your job is not to interpret the message, just simply to deliver it. So it's kind of like taking yourself out of the equation and saying, okay, ego, have a seat. We're going to be doing something else now. And pay attention to the things that come in. Pay attention to how your body feels, how what emotions um, that come up for you. What things do you what thoughts might you hear? What what pictures you might see? What thoughts of pictures you might see? And just pay attention to those, and don't don't be afraid um, to work on it, and to say to people, okay, you know what, this is the message I'm getting. My job is to deliver it, not to interpret it. So
Right.
yeah, I think yeah.
And so, Lori, they're saying that again, the heart, going through the heart and going up and communicating from your crown chakra up, but through the gateway of the heart. So get into your feeling center, connect with that, because you have the heart of source. This is your connection to all that is,
Yeah.
divine source, all that is, all encompassing love, unconditional acceptance, and serenity. When you're in this place, you're not in your ego mind. So you come down into the heart, or you lift up to the heart, see that light go out, and bring the light up to your crown chakra, which
Yeah.
is that's going to open up that third eye and that connection to channeling. And you're going to hear, and it's going to be fantastic. I mean, I'm excited for you. There's a lot
Yes.
of messages you're going to get. Now, you may not hear a voice, but you will
Yeah.
probably hear a thought voice, and the thought voice will not be yours. And you can tell because they'll be saying things you wouldn't say to yourself. And
Yeah.
it'll all be good. Nothing is negative in that energy. So, yeah, congratulations. And Martha, how do I prepare for my upcoming Akashic reading class?
Ah.
Yeah, that's pretty easy. All you have to do is show up But really, if you want a deeper idea of it, a good way to really prepare for it is to sit in meditation and just go through surrounding yourself with light, calling on your guides and angels, and grounding yourself into Mother Earth, bringing that energy up and asking for divine source energy to come down in, although you are divine source energy.
Yep.
And I like to see like this feeling that you're peeling open the cocoon and your light is shining all over the world, all over the universe. So that's you acknowledging your divine source, and you brought in divine source. You're part of that creation. Then go into your heart center and go up to your crown chakra and talk to divine source. Say, divine source, do you have a message for me today? And sit in that meditation and listen. Most importantly, before you begin, take 3 nice deep breaths, because that elevates you to that higher level. So that would definitely get you in that energy. That is perfect for reading Akashic records.
Yep.
Yeah.
And the idea of, you know what, the best way I think to prepare for any class is to go in with an open mind and let go of any assumptions or any unrealistic expectations, right? Just go in there, I am a vessel of learning. You know, I'm ready to be filled with knowledge. Whatever comes, I'm grateful for that. Yeah. And Martha says, yeah, I think you just answered my question through Lori's question.
Yeah, that's usually what happens. It's really, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So, okay. So that's great. So Martha, I hope that helps you. And Nivra, Nivra. Can I get a message from Spirit for December, please?
In what way? In what way, Nivra? Spirit could say, you know, you're overspending. But that's not, I know that's not the question that you want to ask. So just be a little more specific in terms of what?
Your spiritual growth, your finances, your home, your...
Yeah. Oh, she says, yeah, just coming.
Change is coming. Change is coming. Yeah. Okay, got you. Okay. Okay, let me put that back up. I got to go back up. Okay. So, you know, I did get Hathor light codes, and this is light immersion, full system upgrade, power recall. So you're having a lot of energetic work happening in December. And they're telling you that Lemurian seed codes are activated within you, within your remembering, because you're embracing sensitivity, uniqueness, living with grace. This is about when we were all in Lemuria. Star gathering. So this is about your tribe too. Stars aligned, remembering home, soul family. So this can be a lot of that communication with your guides and angels and galactic beings happening for you in December. So, you know, try and pay attention to that and tune in when you can. Maybe have a conversation with your guides and angels, similar to how I explained to Martha to go in and open up for that. Same kind of thing. You can do that, and it'll help you a lot to open that channel. We all have all these gifts. None of us are different. Everyone has it. Everyone can do it. Nothing is, yes. So,
yeah. I agree with Val that one of the cards that I got was Divine Team. So yeah, there and you could see there's a group of people that are behind you. That's your spiritual team. Excuse me. They're the ones that they are always encouraging you. Your spiritual team will never try to trip you up or test you or whatever. They are there to support you and help you along the way. And what I got from that was anchor,
Yeah.
and owl.
Oh, I love
So
that.
with those two, it's, find your center, ground yourself, find your place where you know that you are safe, and just when you're in that safe place, when you're surrounded and you're grounded and you're ready to receive things, that's when the owl comes in, and that's when you're able to see things from a much bigger perspective.
Mm-hmm.
Right? When the owl flies, it flies very high, and it sees a lot more than it sees the whole
Picture from a bigger perspective.
Yes,
Right.
from a bigger perspective. And yet it can hone in on that little itty bitty mouse. So look at the big picture, but it's going to help you define things that you need to look at, and you're going to be just fine. Yeah.
Love that. Love that. Okay. So thank you, Nevra. So Jessica Lynn, can I have a message from my guides about my progress on my spiritual journey? Gifts opening up more. Let's have a chit chat.
You're welcome, Libra. Yeah, Jessica Lynn, they excuse me, the gifts are opening up more. I'm told you're a little more comfortable with some of the gifts than others, and that's only because you just want to work a little more with some of the other gifts. Don't be afraid to try something new. But your journey is, you are taking the steps that are necessary to get you to the next step, and your guides are there supporting you and guiding you, really, in terms of what should be next for you. The card that I got was Sundial. Okay, the Sundial, the seeing time as something fluid, seeing time as something that is precious. Excuse me, something that you're going to be able to see your progress. You're going to be able to feel your progress through time. Yeah, absolutely.
That's great. I love that. So, Jessica, I got your ancestral realm, and this is about releasing old karma, releasing and healing the lineage, and setting your boundaries. So that's really dropping this old pattern stuff that maybe you've carried through, and now you're ready to just stand in your truth of who you are. And thought light codes. So this is a beautiful, powerful card of light initiation, great teacher awakening, divine magic. And before I pulled these cards, who came in standing here with me? Archangel Michael. And I got a glimpse of Archangel Metatron, who's super high frequency stuff. And Archangel Michael is standing with you. And I heard, yes, you're doing great on your path. And so this great teacher awakening within you is a very powerful thing right now. So you're asking all the right questions, but it also is your answer. And the answer is yes, you're doing everything. You're opening up all your gifts. Pleiadian activation is about coming together, harmony in the heavens, resolution. So this is you coming together with your gifts and coming into alignment with everything that you came here to accomplish. And you feel it, and you have been working diligently, and things are going to really blossom for you with your gifts. So keep up the great work. You've got a lot of guides and angels who love you, as you all do, everyone. Everyone.
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
and thank you to everyone that has come in, that Yeah, we haven't had a chance to say
Yeah.
hi to.
Yeah.
We
Sorry,
we see
everyone.
you. We know you're there. We can feel your energy. Thank you.
So, Shari is asking, may I have a message from Spirit on when our finances will improve? So,
Okay. Things really start to turn around in February. Okay. Let me just see what can I have here. Potential. Think big. Think big. So what you're working on now is going to come to fruition. And you know what? As long as you're going to manifest big. Yeah, it says think big for your future. So do that. And then I get, animal bond. So if you have animals that are coming around you, yeah, let them in. They're yeah, they're coming in to kind of provide peace in a way. See you later, Shari. Thanks for being here. Yeah, just pay attention to the animals that are around you, and yeah, by February things really turn around.
okay. Well, I got some cards that show there's, changes and things going along, humming along. You have some dreams for yourself, and later, about 5 months from now, you were going to be looking at the harvest coming in, and there is going to be that harvest, that reward, that money coming in, that improved finances. So somewhere, time is hard, but somewhere in between February and May, keep your thoughts keep your thoughts on positive and wonderful things. And Shari.
And she says, yeah, my cats, absolutely. When your cat, I mean, I know that you enjoy your cats, but they know exactly when you need their energy and their attention.
Very
and
true.
That's when they will come up and they will insist on sitting on you, laying down by you, but being close to you. And that's when they are sharing their energy and sharing their that beautiful love that animals have.
Yeah, unconditional love. Well,
yes.
Thank you, Shari, for that wonderful question. And Scorpio Mama wants a message on spiritual gifts she should work on. Okay. Scorpio Mama, I keep getting a book, writing books. I look at you and I just see books. Written information. Teaching people. It just floods my mind when I look at you. Go ahead, Marie.
Go ahead. No.
The Holy Grail, this is about your inner discovery, finding sacredness. You are what you seek. That is you right here. It's all inside of you, in your heart, all this information to come out and share with everyone. This is you. Beautiful information to write down and share, whether you do it verbally or whether you do it through written material. Whatever your choice is, I see books when I look at you. So
I get good fortune. And the message on the bottom says, invite fortune or invite magic in. So you can absolutely. I do agree with Val that you're writing. So go ahead and start by keeping a journal. Start by writing down things that happen during the day, or if you all right, imagine that you are talking to yourself. Okay, you're talking to your younger self and you're giving yourself advice. What would you say to yourself? Go back to your 20-year-old self. What would you say? What would you tell your 20-year-old self about what the future looks like, what imagination looks like, what a struggle that you have overcome looks like? But go there, invite that magic in. It will come.
While Marina's saying that, I just want to show you this card because it's exactly what she's talking about. This is a higher heart activation, dropping shields, divine love. Your heart is healed. Now, what Marina's talking about is telling your now self to have confidence, to feel poised in front of people, to stand in your center and feel that power. All those things you would give yourself advice about. By the way, I am an extremely introverted person. Look at what I'm doing. So all being an introvert means is that you recharge by yourself without being in other people's energy. That's the only difference between an extrovert recharges around a group of people.
Yeah.
We recharge in our own energy. So believe me, you could write books. You don't have to stand in front of people, but you will, and you can.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yes. Absolutely.
Don't let it scare you. Hi, Sally.
Yeah, okay, nice to see you.
So, Joe, could I get a message for the current, or J.O., can I get a message for the current stressing issues confronting me now? Okay.
You're welcome, Scorpio Mama.
Yeah, Scorpio Mama.
Okay.
Stressing issues.
Hey, Linda.
Stressing issues.
Cheer up. It says, live in the moment. Cheer up. You know what? Whatever you are going through at the moment, just always remind yourself that this too shall pass. Right?
Right.
Things are a little challenging right now. Well, you know what? That's all right, because in the challenge, maybe there's a lesson I can learn. Maybe there's something that if it wasn't for this situation that I wouldn't be aware of. So, embrace it and make it into something positive, right?
Right.
And you'll absolutely be able to do it because it's going to lead to new beginnings. This is you starting something new. So that it could be, maybe that's why the stressors are there, is to help you identify when the new opportunity comes in. And this says begin your new life. So new beginnings. Things are getting better, and just cheer up. Just cheer up. This too shall pass.
That's right. And they're also telling you, ride the wave. Just ride the wave. Be in the moment. Flow with the moment. Don't go into the future and project worries or whatever. No, don't go into the past and think about what was. Just be in the moment and ride that wave. Listen to all your guides and angels and what they are saying to you, whether it's seeing a bird flying by or whatever it may be that is a signal to you, or if you hear the thought voices of your guides, be listening to that because they're talking to you. You don't need to be rescued. This is a card that shows you can fly. You can fly. Nothing is stopping you. Magic stream. everything you could ever imagine can be accomplished just by putting your awareness on it, especially during the next 3 to 4 months. So this is a beautiful energy for you right now. A lot of wonderful things coming forward for you. If just let go and embrace all these new things coming. Live in this moment, just like Marina said. So yeah, that's great, Jo.
Yeah, and I didn't mean that to kind of sound flippant,
No,
like
no.
whatever. No, it's
no.
yeah, what is coming is joyful, is
Yes,
wonderful.
it is.
So, yeah.
It is where you want to be. Your
Yes.
moments are coming to you, and not to distort them by projecting worries or anything.
Yeah.
Don't put expectations out there. Just dream big, stay in the flow, and it'll all be perfect for you.
Will.
Thank you. So Sharon is asking, what do my guides have to say as I continue to struggle with my health? Well, we don't really read about health, but we'll read about, we'll just read your energy, see what we can say.
And yeah, Sally, be an observer.
Be an observer.
Be an observer.
Yeah. Because things, what's going on in your mind, the ego talk, blah, 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 that's not you. It's your story. The real you is here. It's in your soul. So, don't let that mind talk say, no, mind, blah, blah, blah. I don't agree with that. like Marina says.
Yeah. Jo, that is beautiful. That is wonderful. See, that's good things. Just imagine all kinds of good things happening. Yes. And I know one of my little mantras is money comes to me consistently from unexpected sources. And I
love that.
Yeah. Yeah. And it does. So good for you. What a lovely gift.
I think that's perfect. That's fantastic.
Yeah. Okay.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sharon, what the message that I'm getting is to pay attention to where you might have aches and pains and that sort of thing, and then try to see if you can't link it to whatever is going on in your life. So I'll give you an example. Indigestion could be, kind of, you get indigestion when you hold your tongue, when you should speak up and say something, but you don't. And that energy has to go somewhere. So then it comes by in indigestion. Or when you that you kind of, you've bit your tongue because you should have said or confirmed a truth that you have, but you chose not to. So, sometimes that can come up and is a sore throat. It feels like heartache. Just, see where the pains are coming from and see if you can link it to something in your life.
Yeah, exactly. I love that. And basically this kind of says the same thing. I got dry desert for you, and this is like you wandering, trying to see what I'm supposed to do, where am I supposed to go, and then it goes to the mountain shining a spotlight, and doesn't that guy in the mountain look like he's going so it's shining, you're concentrating on that pain or concentrating on your health issue, but it's a 3-ring circus. So what they're saying is, talisman, you have every gift you ever needed to create to resolve, to realign, and to work whether you're working with your doctors or homeopathic medicine, whatever path you're taking to resolve this, you have all the tools in your tool belt to work on this, and your path is clear. So they're just saying everything that Marina said. Go forward and look at how this ties to your physical body. And it's all here. You have everything to make a difference for yourself. Yeah. Thank you, Sharon. Hope that helps you.
Yeah.
And Cheryl's asking, hello, ladies. Can I get a card for December? Additional insights are welcome for December.
Card for December. Focus on in December. Battle of the Blues. And I know that December can be it can be a challenging month for some people. And there's a lot of people that are triggered in December. Traumas come up in December. It's different challenges where you kind of feel like you need to give more in terms of gifting. Maybe you can't afford it, so you feel bad. There's all that energy around Christmas that we have been taught that's the normal. That's the way it should be, when that is not the case at all. December should be a joyful time. It's a time when, if you're at all religious, you remember the reason for the season, and it has to do with Christ. It doesn't have anything to do with, how much you spent at Walmart, how big your turkey was, how big the Christmas tree, how many gifts were underneath it, right? Yeah. That's not anything to do with it. So the Battle of the Blues here, and it says, take steps towards positive change. Don't let yourself, especially in December, don't let yourself fall into that trap of, you're
feeling less than if you didn't have the bigger tree, less than that your turkey was only 13 pounds or
exactly
whatever it may be.
Exactly. Or you can only,
at the end of the year
spend $10 per person.
Don't fall into that mind game.
Just let that go and say, that was then, this is now. I'm no longer giving into all that commercialism, all that merchandising and everything else.
Yeah.
I'm remembering the reason for the season, and that has to do with the heart.
Exactly. I love that. And Cheryl, I got an Earth Star activation for you, and that is about grounding. So anchoring and grounded action, Isis energy. So that is the goddess energy working through you. That is a beautiful energy. Venusian, which is the heart. Venusian Galactic Council star beings, answer the call. Time to shine. So you're having, these beings are coming at night and talking to you throughout the day. So you may not hear or even know you're getting downloads. So try and pay attention to that. Also, I love this for you. You got Akashic Records, which is about you clearing old stories, releasing past lives, about freedom. So even though some of this feels pretty uncomfortable as we're letting all this stuff come up and we're letting go, we're letting go of those things like Marina talked about the seasons mind game that gets played, this little one-upsmanship stuff or whatever's going on, this comparative
and the traumas that sometimes
that you've lived through, all of the above and more. So being in your heart center, staying grounded, letting that goddess Isis energy come through you, that heart of the Venusian Council, they're trying to connect with you and give you information regarding that. And so that's all beautiful, beautiful, powerful energy. It's being here in the now moment. where this every now is a new breath and a new life, a new creation. Every breath you take, think of it that way. So I love that. Okay, so we only have two more questions. Well, this and one more, and then we've got to close out the questions after try again, because we're running out of time, everyone. I'm so sorry if we didn't get to your questions. We love you all. And
Absolutely.
Try again on the next show, and we'll try to get to your questions then.
Just quickly, Carolyn Booker has an excellent idea. Oh. One year she says, I gave out favors, like I will do your shopping. I will cook you dinner. I will take you wherever you want to go. I will watch your children. That is perfect. And what does that cost you? A little bit of time. It
really is beautiful, energetically and in every way. Yes, absolutely. Yeah. That is the spirit of the season. Yeah. And
full body shivers happening here.
Yeah, that's really beautiful. I love that, Carolyn. So, spiritual. We were doing
no,
good, right?
No. I think we were going to do Lisa Ann, and then I interrupted and said, "Oh, hey,
look, squirrel! I'm on the squirrel program too."
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Okay.
Squirrel aware.
Yeah. Totally. Yeah. Squirrel or diamond, sapphire. Where?
Yeah, exactly. That'll get the attention.
Yeah. Okay, Lisa Ann.
She's quite empathic.
Take a leap of faith, honey. Got the dove. You know what direction you're being pulled in. You know where your heart kind of wants to go. You're just afraid to go there because you think, well, what if I'm not right? It doesn't matter if you're right. It doesn't matter. There is no right or wrong. You just take a leap of faith. Do what you need to do. Letting go. Let go of the fear. Right? Learn and let go.
Yeah. I love that.
You know what you need to do. Yeah.
And because you're so empathic, you really are intuitive. You're everything. All your gifts are beautiful. This is an Akashic Stargate. I love this. This is about being aligned with purpose. Crossroads, no wrong path. Just like Marina said. You can't make this up.
No.
Okay, so here's the Temple of Truth. You notice it's got an unbelievable waterfall flowing out. And this is your throat chakra, being in authenticity and speaking with self-expression, standing in your power. And finally, a soul star activation for you, which is about fulfilling soul contracts and remembering who you are. So, I mean, these are gorgeous cards for that. And, Lisa Ann, you asked about your gifts. You've got all the gifts, but they're telling you your throat, your voice, self-expression, because right now that's one of the big things coming up for you is to speak from that powerful place. I am that I am. Speak from that power and be in your soul self, and you're going to go anywhere you want with all the gifts you have. You have them all.
Yes.
We all do. Okay, thank you. Final question. Try again. What does 2024 look like for me? Thank you.
Okay.
2024. On a spiritual level, or?
Well, let's just assume that we're looking at a spiritual level, and that's what we can address.
Okay.
Otherwise that's a little too broad.
Well, we've got the Crown Zone.
Hey, honey.
Hi, Priscilla. Glad you could be here. Okay, so 2024.
Okay. 2024, I get Archangel Raphael.
Ooh.
And the message here is provider of healing for mind, body, and spirit. So 2024, spiritually, it's going to be the year that you're going to start to pay more attention to the gifts that you have, and you're going to be able to start working more with them because you're going to have a little more faith in the messages and the feelings that are coming through for you, because you do get them. You know you do. I know you do. It's just a matter of sometimes not trusting. It's that doubt, and the challenge is to get rid of the doubt. It's easy to say, don't doubt yourself, but it's like, okay, yeah, fine. I'm not doubting myself. How do I go about doing that? 2024, you're going to be more in your power, and you're going to learn how to do that.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. And I have to say that makes perfect sense. I got the inner earth, which is about your base chakra, your strength and security, laying those foundations down, which really, really complements exactly what Marina was saying. It's the place that you need to build from. And coming up after that is Seraphim Gateway. So that's a lot of angelic energy, beautiful, beautiful angelic energy coming in. Voice activation, angelic attunement, divine support. So as you lay that foundation, your guides and angels are like revving up because they see you getting serious. They see you paying attention to your journey, and they are there ready. Talk to them, ask them to assist you, help them.
Yeah.
They can't do anything unless you ask them to guide you and to participate, and tell them where you're at and what you want to do. Also, Arcturian light codes. So I love the Arcturians. So this is about evolutionary downloads, recalling power, and future thinking. So a lot of downloads are going to be coming in for you. So this is about you opening up all of your channels to let this information flow in. It's best to do that. It really helps if you do that in meditation while you're focusing on the energy and opening up to receive that in, but it can happen at night too when you're asleep. I have one last card, which is about you have a connection to the elemental kingdom. And this looks like they're waiting for you to make a connection with them, and they want you to reach out. So go in nature and say, say hello to all the fairies and elementals and embrace them. And you can even do this in meditation, because that will give you and the elementals a lot of healing, because they're earth spirits, they're earth energy, and there's a beautiful connection for you there that may be from lifetimes in like Celtic lifetimes, or lifetimes like that where you were really in tune with that energy. So I hope that helps. Try again. And gosh, time sped by.
I know. Yeah. And Val has she's a busy girl. She's very busy today.
I have a giveaway in about half an hour. If you want to come on Dragonfly Crystals, I'm giving away 2 free Akashic record readings. And for Micah Goddess has some beautiful t-shirts. She's giving away 2 of them. And
nice.
So tune in for the giveaway. It's because, Absolutely. I finally got to a little over 800 subscribers finally after all this time. So
don't forget to go over to Val's channel, like, share, subscribe, look at the membership list and whatnot. Look at the classes that she's got coming up and all that good stuff.
Oh, and same
And
for
we will see
Marina.
you. Yeah. And we will see you again at 7
Yes.
Mountain Standard Time,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
For when we do the Golden Girls Coffee Club.
Yes, we will. That is definitely going to be a fun show. And
It
so
will.
go over and like and subscribe to Heart Centered Tarot. Leave a comment if you can. Join her membership. Take her classes and all that. She does great readings, so you can actually go ahead and sign up, book a reading with Marina. They're great. So all of that. We love you all. I'm sorry we couldn't say hi to everyone who came in later, but we love you all, and we'll see you next week. And we're going to be on Marina's channel for episode 52.
52. 1 year. 1 year anniversary of the show.
Wow. So we'll say goodbye to everyone, and we're sending our love to everyone. Bye-bye.